Okay, so it's recording, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, so last time, we supposed to have a recorder, and then I didn't know how to function. So yeah, the whole thing I didn't record, so it's fine. So this time I learned already. All right. So welcome everyone. Hi everyone. Hi Yushan. Happy Thursday. Yes. So today's meeting, right? I will actually share my screen to everyone so you can see the slide. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Alright. Okay, this one. Alright. So, hello to 2017. Woo! We are in 2017. So hi. Okay. So today meeting is the objective of hosting this space is to actually really want it to be a consultancy space because I believe everyone already received my email 2 days ago where I actually launched the summer opportunity application booklet. So this space to actually serve as a space for you to ask question if you have any question or you have any concern or doubts. Okay. So this will be our agenda for the day. So we'll have a check-in. So don't worry, it's not like I'm gonna share your feelings. It's just gonna have like simple shout out to know who is in the house. And we also have we also talk about the IGV timeline, so that we can know more details and also understand why we need to shift the timeline. And after that, we'll talk on like how can we actually open the opportunity. What are the things that we need to submit for us, because like I understand that with this like we're actually shifting 2 months earlier for our timeline, so of course the process will be different a bit, and like what are the things that we need to take in consideration when we open the forms. And last will be a Q&A for you to ask your question, and also we have WW and EBI. Cool. And because I'm sharing the screen, so I don't know like if you're typing or anything, and if you have anything to ask or what, just unmute yourself and then just shout it out. Okay. So yes, can we have like a short check-in on like to know who is in the house? So it's very simple. You can go like you just say out your name. Just say your name, where are you from, and like maybe one word to describe you. Okay, so all right, I can start first. So hi everyone, my name is Carla, and I'm the MCVP IGV for Youth Experience and Project Development. So one word to describe me, I would say is structure. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So anyone can go next. Yeah.
Hey, hello, guys.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Yeah, so I'm Sam Wong from LCU Camp, and one word to describe. I'm the SVP of IGB. Okay, so one word to describe me is study. Yes, Sam is checking in.
Hi, Sam.
Yo, hi, JC.
Okay, anyone can just like jump in and yeah.
Okay, I can go next. Hi everyone, my name is Jessie. I'm the MCVP IGV Enabler Experience. So I'm here in the space today because for the timeline that's going to happen, there's a lot of things to do for enablers as well. So I'm here to give some insight and also answer any questions. Oh, and Yongqing is my EST, so he can also answer questions. My word is hungry because that's what I constantly am. I'm Jessie and I'm checking in.
Hi, Jessie.
Hi, Jessie.
Hi, Jessie.
Okay. You can just go, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll go next. Okay. Yeah, so I'm Yongqing from LCJB, and I'm current LCVP IGB, and one would describe me study also final. Yeah, so I'm Yongqing, I'm checking in.
Hi, Yongqing.
Hi.
everyone. My name is Hui Min. I'm from FC Penang, and one word to describe me is friendly. So I'm checking into this meeting. Thank you.
Hi, Hui Min.
Hi, I'm LCVP, like youth experience. Yes,
Woo! Elect in the house. Any elect? Can we hear more from elect?
Hi. Hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Yi Chen. LCP Elect IGV from LC Kuching.
Ooh.
Yeah. And one word to describe me is hungry. Yeah, I haven't eaten my dinner yet.
Okay, so we'll finish on time so that everyone can go to dinner.
Okay.
Hi, Yi Chen. Okay. So we have another 3 minutes. So everyone, please check in so we can proceed to that.
Hi, I will be the next. I'm Chin Hui, and I'm from LCUPM. One word that describe me is dreamer.
Dreamer. So hi, Chin Hui.
Hi.
Anyone else?
Yes, I'll go next. Hi guys, my name is Arshina Shankri, current LCVP IGV of LCUTP. So I guess right now I think fueled up and motivated because for the current LCVPs of 16, 17, our term is going to end. So just really excited to just give all our best to the current relatives when happen. And yeah, that's all.
Hi.
Check it out. Hi.
Okay, hello, my name is Fraser, and I'm the LCVP elect of IGV for UNMC. And one word to describe me would be purposeful. Yeah, so hi everyone.
Hi. Okay. So, Yushen, your turn. Fraser already speak.
Hello, everybody. Hi, I'm Yushen. I'm the current LCVP IGV for UNMC. And one word to describe me would be analytical. So, hi, everybody. Hi, Kalais. Hi, Jessie. Hi, Yongqing.
Hi, Fraser. Hi, Yushen. Hi. I know, right? No, sorry. Okay, proceed.
Hi everyone.
Yeah. Yes.
I'll go next. I am Dinesha
Mm-hmm.
from LCUTP. Yeah, I'm the current VP elect for Jan 2017. And one word to describe me, I'm also hungry right now. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm excited for this.
All right. Cool. Yes. And anyone from KP?
Hello everyone. My name is Stephanie.
Mm-hmm.
I'm from LCJB and I'm VP elect for IGV. Yeah.
Wow! Yay!
So one word to describe me is I'm an observer. Okay. Yeah. Happy to be here.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Anyone else? JB.
I'll go next. Hi, I'm Olivia. So I'm LCP elect from ISA in Kuching. So I'm here because my LCVP elect, IGB, and I are having exam tomorrow, but I want to make changes happen, and I want to make the changes happen together with my EB. So I'm here with her, and one word to describe me is excitement. Yeah.
Semangat Kuching, good. And then anyone else haven't speak up?
Hello.
Yes.
Hello. Chen.
Yes, we can hear.
Yeah,
Okay. Hello. I'm Michelle.
Mm-hmm.
I'm OEVP for IGV in Utah. Hello?
Yes, we can hear you. I heard. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I have very bad connection.
It's fine, it's fine.
And one word to describe me would be happy-go-lucky, I guess. Because I think people say that I'm always smiling. So yeah, hello everyone.
Hi. Okay. All right. Anyone else haven't speak up?
It's my turn. Hello,
Okay.
everyone.
Yes.
Can everyone hear me?
Yes.
I'm Naveen from LC Coaching. I'm current IGV VP for NGO. So one word to describe me, I'm thinker. Yeah. So hi everyone.
Hi. Okay. Yeah, and any representative from KP? Yeah. Ying Yuan. Hi, Ying Yuan. Alright. I think maybe her connection is very bad. Type me as. Can't see anyone. Wait. Alright. Anyone else haven't speak? If not, then we will move on. So in 3, 2, 1. Okay. So no more, right? Alright. Hands off me. Alright. So okay. Wait. I'll share my screen. Okay. Share. Okay. Alright. Okay. So the next we'll be discussing on the IGV timeline. As you can see, this is actually this is our IGV timeline, and most of like the yellow line will be representing the realization dates, the realization peak, and also approved applicants and open. So as you can see, this is actually the global volunteer timeline. Not global timeline. It's not just like ISAC Malaysia we set for this. Is actually for the global timeline, and since the whole global is actually calling for early summer opportunity, we need to make sure that ISAC Malaysia is also on board, and this is why you can see that why we are actually shifting, like we need to open all our opportunity right now. As you can see that in June, July and August is actually our realization peak. So our approval peak will be on March until May, and the main peak for approval will be in April. So which is why since we actually the approval is from March to May, we need to make sure that we need to have applicants to coming in earlier. That's why the applicants will coming on in February, March and April, and also we'll have open form on January, February, and March. Because why we need to open form in January? Since all the global is gonna do their promotion attraction phase in February, we need to make sure that by the end of at the starting of February, we already have opportunity for the EPs to apply. And as you can see, the changes that I put in here if you look at the application booklet, the only thing that I add on is the submit dates and also the national EP and OPN submits. For this product submit, this is just a tentative day. It will be in March, and for national EPM and OPM submit will be falls under April. And last we'll have an EP lead submit. This is just a proposal. However, I think you can actually arrange your realization for EPs, taking consideration of all this summit. So for this EP lead summit is actually it's like a conference for our EP to we're focusing on the lead. Okay. So the next will be why this is actually for you to see if you have a few different batches, right? When do you need to open your opportunity? So need to submit your application to open the opportunity. So if you have any realization between the 1st of March until 31st of May, you need to submit all your application by 15th of January. And if you have from June until July, you need to make sure that you submit your application by the 26th. So let's say you have right now you can actually submit all your forms ready, as long as it doesn't actually like past the 26th. And then after that we'll have July until August, 16 July until August. We need to make sure all the opportunity on expa by 15th of February, and the August batch will be on by the end of February. So as you can see, this will be the realization for our summer peak. So the main peak for summer realization is June until August. That's why we need to make sure all the forms between this June until August is on expa on our opportunity portal by the end of February. And for realization that after August, which is in September, October, or November, we can open the form by 15th of March. And next, I will pass to Jessie to explain on the enables timeline.
Okay, thank you, Carlos. Could you please go back to the previous slide?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, so as we know, for enabler side, they are the ones who help us to actually run the projects and make these experiences happen for the EPs. I do know that across the LCs, not everyone is so familiar with enabler experience. What we do as a department is actually look after the experience of our enablers as customers, because if we want to make sure that we can keep providing opportunities for EPs, it has to be relevant to organizations in Malaysia as well. So for this slide, if you focus onto January, you'll see that this is the month that we're in where the forms will start to get opened. So there are a few key things happening for IGV enablers at this moment. The thing is that the timeline for value delivery for enablers starts before EPs. So for all of you, even with your EPs not being realized yet, you are actually doing value delivery for your enablers right now. And there's two main reasons for doing this. One is that we deserve to give our enablers a customer experience that they deserve. And number two is that if we give the right customer experience for our enablers, they can stay on board for summer peak as well. So in order to be able to achieve the EP goals that your LC has for summer, it's very crucial in this month to do proper value delivery for enablers, so that they can also have a satisfying experience with ISEC and stay on board for summer peak. So there is a value delivery framework, which is a very easy checklist coming out, created by my EST, and they're going to be releasing it to the network, so you can also follow it for your enablers and make sure that you're giving them the right experience. The second thing for January is, because we want to start opening the forms for summer, is to start doing new sales for new enablers. And I've talked to a few people across different LCs, and I understand there are a few challenges to do with that. So from the Enabler Experience Department, we are also going to release sales material that will help your LC to actually address the problem points of how to create and sell a value proposition, how to actually present what we do as ISEC as a solution for the enabler, and that will ensure that you can do proper sales for new enablers too. So then, summary for enabler timeline for this January. Number one, do proper value delivery for all of your current enablers and really track and ensure that that's happening. And number two, start to prepare yourself for sales so that we can also get new enablers on board. Okay, thank you.
Cool. So thank you, Jessie. So this is to really re-emphasize on why there's a need for us to shift our timeline. It's because we don't want to repeat the same mistake in winter. So what happened in winter is that we actually open forms, our forms too late already. We actually opened it by the end of October and also like early of the, November, which only left us at 2 months before our realization. That's why right now, like you can say, you always heard, I know, a lot of complaints about there's no EP supply and why there's no one to apply our project, and even though the people that apply is always the same people, same entities, same nationalities, there's no diversity, which is why we don't want to repeat that same mistake. We want to make sure that all our opportunity are on our system when EP start to when our entity partners start to do their attraction. And second one is that the consideration needs to happen before the exam peak. Like May and June is actually our exam peak, and as you all are just a student, you are not a full-time ISECer, right? So, and consideration is actually the heavy workload during that time. So which is when you're having your academy. So which is why consideration needs to happen before exam peak. That's why the heavy peak for our approval needs to happen before end of April. And also like all the global, every entity in right now in IZ network, they are actually calling for early summer opportunity, which is why we need to align ourselves to the global timeline. And I remember I had this conversation with one of the VP, and then they actually said that why there's no EP supply, we actually have 2 months to prepare, and like last year we actually opened the forms almost the same time. Why is it different scenario right now? It's because everyone is actually shifting to 100% of customer flow implementation. Everyone is using open platform, and in this digital era, EPs, they need more time to decide. And if we can give them a longer time, then that's where they can have better preparation, which is why EP wants to apply early. And when we actually have our opportunity on Expa in this winter, we actually too late already. All of our EPs is already applied to the project that they want. And also because of our entity partners, their attraction phase will start in January. So in January, they will start the attraction in more like general, like about Malaysia, and in starting from February until March, they will focus on opportunity marketing, which is why we need to make sure our opportunity is ready. And last is the most important, is we have to be customer centric. Why we need to make sure all our opportunity is on the system so early is because we need to make sure that our EPs have more time to prepare. Imagine yourself, you are going for an exchange, you are going alone abroad to somewhere that you never go before, and you want to make sure that you have longer time to actually prepare yourself, for all this culture shock, and you can buy your flight tickets early, you can start to arrange your flight, your schedule 6 months early, and this is all because we want to be customer centric. That's why we really need to make sure we start to have opportunity in January. Okay? Cool. Any question? No, right? Okay, so later we'll have a Q&A session. Okay, so like just now I mentioned that if you want to open opportunity, there's a few things that we are making changes for you to like I know that a lot of people say, oh shit, I haven't recorded my MT yet, there's no one to actually fill in the project framework, we haven't come out with the project that we want to do. So that we actually make it very, very simple for you to open your opportunity as long as you complete all the extra information based on the ICX opportunity guideline, where you can actually access to it by clicking into the knowledge asset. Okay, and also like you know the project development framework that we've been using, right? You just need to fill in the project overview tab and weekly activity tab. So what is the project overview tab is, you can see is here. Okay, so you only need to fill in this part of project. Okay, so it's like what is the SDG goal, what is your specific target, and what are the methodology that you will use. And also for the weekly activity. So in this weekly activity, since you have 6 weeks, you just need to fill in like this simple thing. And you do not need, why do we need to fill in on this part is because this is also the criteria for you to fill in your fill in the Expa link. Okay, so if you have all the information on the Expa link, then you can actually fill in on these 2 tabs already. And which is why I really highly suggest everyone to go back and look at your current project framework that you have, and just if there's any slight amendment, just make the amendment, and then you already can submit already. So the rest of the time you actually don't need to submit, you can submit it later on, right? Okay, so yep. And for NGO project, okay, for for local project and also national project, you do not need to secure learning partner or financial partners to open your form yet. Okay, and also like for your community or high school engagement, you do not need to secure them right now, as long as you have plans to secure them after January. But just right now, you need to make sure that you have the information for you to put it into Expa. And for NGO project, unfortunately, you cannot open an NGO project without an OP taker. You still need to have an OP taker. So what I suggest you to do is really talk to your NGO, your enablers, your opportunity taker on how to discuss on the timeline, and also discuss on how do you want to upskill the partnership together. And for this, right, I think Jessie or Yongqing can actually provide you more insight if you want to, if you have any concern regarding this method. Okay.
Yeah, please approach Yongqing.
Oh, okay. So what will be your call to action after this is to really look at your realization timeline, which is your LC reality, based on your LC reality, and then set goal for your realization and opening. How many opens, like for example, if you have a realization goal, I want to have 20 realization goal, and look at your previous growth, which I already shared with everyone in the application booklet, that you can actually go click into the link, and then you can see based on your time, your own every month, what is the realization and what is the conversion. Based on that, set your opening. Because a lot of time we have the same amount of opening with our realization, okay, the goal of our realization, and in the end, we cannot fulfill all the opening. So if you want to have 5 realization, how many opens that you need? Maybe you need 7 open or 8 opens. And also talk to your opportunity taker for your NGO project and upscale your partnership. And the best is to actually look at your current LC project, because I believe everyone already know what are the local project or national local project that is running in your LC. Look at your current project and discuss what will be the role between the current and elect for opening. So for example, you can actually discuss on with your, like for elect, you can discuss with your predecessor on the team. Like for example, I will be in charge of opening forms for June batch, June and July, and maybe you need the current to actually help you to open like from March to May project. And don't worry about the project framework, we'll still work on the project framework. However, the deadline for everyone of us to actually finalize all the project framework is by 31st of March. And yeah, that will be the call to action. Okay, and next we will move to Q&A section. So this will be the space for everyone. If you have any concern or doubts or any question, just share, you can just unmute yourself, and then we can we'll be here, Jessie and I will be here to answer all your doubts. Yes. Okay, so okay. Alright. So anyone have any question on this? Or if you have any worry, like you think that it's very hard, or what are the problems that you will have if really need you to open the form right now in January? Yes.
What do you mean by the OP taker to open up the form just now in the slides?
Alright. So for NGO project, what do I mean by you need an OP taker is that you need to have an actual NGO that can accommodate all the EPs, because the difference between local project is that the OP taker is actually Isaacer, right? You LC JB is gonna be the OP taker. You're actually going to take this opportunity. You are the one that hosts this opportunity. And for NGO project, NGO will be the OP taker. So you cannot open an NGO project without an NGO. So that is what I say. So as long as you already sure that there's an NGO, that you have this real NGO that can actually host your EP, then they can be your OP taker.
Okay. Understand. I thought it's like they need to involve in expat to open for.
No. Yeah.
Okay. That will be as usual.
Yes, as usual. So for national project also, right, you can also think about whether your LC want to take out national project or not. And if you want to take out the national project, there's already a framework there. So you can actually look at the framework and then just make amendment based on your own LC reality. Yeah. Then you can open the project as well. Anyone has any question or concern?
Yeah, I have a question.
Yes.
Because our OE have never done an NGO project before, so I was wondering how's the like when you organize an NGO project, must it like because EPs have to go for border run, and then if we were to take up an NGO project which is like 6 weeks, so like after as EPs don't spend like because we have 6 weeks and then 1 week is for border run, so they are left with 5 weeks. Yeah, they are left with 5 weeks. So when during these 5 weeks, are they we let them do some activities as in like some learning with us before we send them to the NGO?
Yeah, it really depends on how you design your NGO project. Like that's why it's really very important for you to talk with your NGO on like what kind of JD that you want to set for your EPs, and what is the schedule or what is the weekly activity that you are going to do between, like the EP is going to do between the NGO and the EPs, like so you really and also you need to set expectation with your NGO, like what are the deliverables from Isaac side and what are the deliverables from the NGO side. So for example, the first week will be more on preparation, IPS and everything. You can actually involve you actually need to involve your NGO to be part of your IPS. So the training will actually deliver by your NGO together with Isaac. So this will be the training time, and then and it is also important for the NGO to understand that why is it needed for the EPs to have this orientation, and so that they can be prepared and perform better or to deliver the impact that the NGO and Isaac want to see. Okay.
Okay. And then what about the framework preparation? Because as when we send the EPs to an NGO project, everything like whatever they will be doing when they're with the NGO, we won't know how do we set the framework.
Okay, maybe Yongqing, you want to answer? That you have, yeah.
Sorry, you.
Okay, so she was saying that about the weekly activity with the NGO, okay, for that, right, that's why it's very important for you to actually sit down with the NGO as well to discuss on the weekly activity. What are the activity that's going to do by the for the EPs during that week and second week and third week. So it's not that you will give all this full responsibility or authority to your NGO and let them design whatever they want the EP to do. It is a mutual responsibility from both sides. So you need to know what is going on. You need to know the schedule, the weekly activity, the things, event that is going to run by the EPs with the NGO. Yeah. So that is how you design the project with the NGO together. Hello? I'm not DC, right?
Thank you very much.
Okay, cool. Anyone has any concern? Hi, Kalais.
Yeah.
Yes, I can't hear anything. Does anyone ask any question? Okay. Since no one asked question, right? I actually have another one thing is that I know that most of you are worried on the manpower. Like you say that I haven't recruited, especially for the elect. You say that I haven't recruited any members yet or director yet, so I don't know what kind of project that I want to run. And just for you to know and to understand, I think if you open opportunity right now, it actually will help you to know what are the strategy that you want and what are the people that you need. So for example, you already know that you want to run 5 projects, especially as a leader of this department. you need to make tough decision, and this is the first tough decision that you need to make. And if you really know that you have a vision for this department, right? If you know that these are the vision, these are the ambition that you want to achieve, and after that you will know what kind of strategy and how many people that you need to, yes, to support to achieve the ambition that you want to see. So yes, thank you, Jessie, for correcting. It's not it's human resource, not manpower. Sorry. So it's more on like how many talent that you need. So for example, you will know that you want to open 5 projects. So how many PD that you need? How many manpower? How many OC that you need for this project? So that it actually can be one way to help you to identify your structure and also your recruitment for your talent. Yeah.
I got a question.
Yes.
I'm actually just wondering, like, why can we do 4 weeks project? If we can't do them, like, is there a specific reason why Malaysia is not engaging into the 4 weeks projects for IGB currently?
Okay. It's not Malaysia are not looking into it. This is not like in the whole global network is actually we are not allowed to run 4 weeks project. Why is it that way? It's because we actually look into, like, when we design the, like, long time ago, when we first have this exchange product, right? Why we set 6 weeks is because we look into the culture shock journey. So the first 2 weeks is actually for the EPs to get ready, and they will have like this culture shock. They don't know what to do, and after that, during the coming 3 weeks, they will have like, they will integrate into the culture, and then the last 2 weeks is where like they really reflect on like what they want, and then how does this journey actually impact, and then they can know of what are the learnings that they get from this journey, so that they can go back to their country, and then they can continue on the impact that they already have in this. So which is why it is actually illegal if you run 4 weeks project in IZ. And if AI actually found out that you run 4 weeks project, we will actually being disbanded, and yeah, we won't have IZ. Yeah, they will actually shut down the operation of this product. So which is why we cannot run 4 weeks project. Yeah. And I do know that some of like, for example, UNMC last year you took out like a pilot program from the AI on like the 4 weeks project, right? And after that, right, like they actually generate a report on the 4 weeks project impact, and in the end the result wasn't that ideal, which is why we make a decision on not to run 4 weeks project.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Welcome. Anyone has any question? Sam, do you have any question? Archana, do you have any question? Olivia, do you have any question?
No, not now.
What if only certain EPs could only stay in the country for 4 weeks? Only certain of the EPs, which is why like you mean the MOC EP, right? Yeah, I can't hear you, Yingyuan.
Yes, Yingyuan, we can't hear you.
Okay. For this, right, it's really important for you to set very clear expectation with the EPs.
Maybe Yingyuan, you can try using a headphone.
Okay. Yeah. But to answer Peggy, really need to set very clear expectation with the EP. If they cannot come in for 4 weeks, then they are not they won't be accepted to the project. Which is why it even like it really tells us why is it so important for us to shift our timeline earlier, so that we can have more like you can have longer time for the EPs to apply, and then you can get like different people to apply your project, and then you can really get the right not right profile. It's like the EPs that can fit the criteria. For example, they can stay for 6 weeks in Malaysia. Yeah. Okay. Anyone have any question? It's fine. Okay, I don't know what is the problem. I think. Okay. By the way, I have one question. Is that mean that we need to do project framework and open in XY before the deadline? Yes, the project framework part, right, you only need to fill in the overview project. So which is why we really suggest you to, because I believe everyone already have your own local project. For example, UNNC is live, and then for UPN is Miracle, for KP is NYLC. So you already know these are the projects that will definitely run in your LC. So you have the project framework. Alright. So just refer to that, and then make the changes that you need. Like maybe you want to change a little bit, and then you can actually fill in that, and then you can submit the project the expire link already. Because what we need is just the minimum criteria. So for example, what will be your project description? What is the overview? What is this project is tackling? So if you're not really changing everything about the project, then it is really okay for you to just fill in your project overview, and also you can actually fill in the OP link already. So like for example, if you want to change the way you run the project, there will be more on like your weekly activity, your like really daily schedule, your business development model and everything that you can come in later. Did I answer your question, Yingyan? Cool. Yes. If we already opened the project and I want to make any changes, what kind of changes that you mean? Okay. Yeah. What kind of changes that you mean? Okay, sorry, I can't speak. The number of opportunity. Yes, definitely you can change one. Or what we will suggest you is, if it's the same project and you want to increase your opportunity, then you can open another form. At that time. Okay, as long you can always change the opportunity numbers, as long as it doesn't expire. For example, what we don't want the data to mess up is, let's say you have this opportunity in January, okay, and you after the first EP batch finish, right, in January batch finish, you still have then you will have like three, like let's say in January you already have, maybe you want to have 5 opening and you only have 3 EPs applied. Then you have realization, and after that you for summer P you use again the same opening, same link, and then you just increase the opportunity. That is where all the data will mess up. If you are not doing that way, you just open form, and then before the realization date start, you actually change the opening, it's fine. And yes, Jessie, this is the Q&A session. Sorry, and typo. Another, what if we open 3 projects but we only manage to get through 2 director, we can't close down the project, right? Which is why I really want to which is why I say that, like, if you know how many realization that you want, how many project that you are going to run, you actually will know what your recruitment, your how many talent that you need to recruit. Yes. So like a lot of time we didn't do that. Like for example, a lot of time we only recruit 2 director, and in the end we realize that, oh, we actually need more people because we have more project that we want to run. Yeah. Did I answer your question? And also, you can actually work with your PM on this, like how do you recruit people, the right people into your team on this. Okay, understand. There's a lot. Welcome. So, anyone has any question? We have 3 minutes before we end the Q&A session. What if you want to raise new NGO? Is that still possible to open the forms on January? So it really depends. For NGO forms, right? It really depends on when do you want to raise them. Which is why I think just now Jessie also mentioned it is really important and crucial for us to start to do our sales right now. And it depends on when is your realization, because let's say if you raise a new NGO in May, right? I wouldn't suggest you to have a realization in June, because it will be too late, and it is very unfair for the NGO as well, because these are the expectations that we set to them, and say that we're gonna deliver all these volunteers for you, and in the end, because the time for you to actually open the form is too late and you didn't manage to get the EPs, and how will your NGO feel? No? So which is why it's very important for you to do your sales starting in January also.
Yes, and to follow on from that question, this is why it's also important to make sure that your current winter peak NGOs are really, really taken care of. And by that, it's not just like, just check that they're happy or something. It's really making sure that having ISEC global volunteers is benefiting them, so that they see the point of continuing with us for summer. And if you can put a lot of attention in this month towards value delivery, then you can ensure that they actually are retained into summer.
Yes. Okay, last 1 minute.
Hello?
Yes? Yes.
Hello?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So I have the question regarding the NGO project again.
Okay.
So as usually during our people project, as in the local project, EPs will pay us TNTs, right?
Yes.
Regarding this NGO, as what I heard was that the let's feel it works. Like, how does it run?
I can't hear you. Can you repeat your question?
Hello?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, hello?
Yes.
Okay, because usually when EPs come for a local project, they will pay us TNTs.
Mm-hmm.
What about NGO project?
Okay. So first, we no longer call TN fees, we call it opportunity takers. So for example, like if for local project, right, EP come, they actually pay EP fees. And for NGO, they are actually our opportunity takers. So we no longer call them as our TM, we call them as our OP taker. So yes, for NGO project, the financial model currently is 350. If you are running a local project, EPs need to pay 350, right? And if you are running a NGO project, 150 will be paid from the EP. So EP still need to pay 150, and 100 is from 350. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I have mistake. So 150 is for our OP taker, and then another 200 is from our EPs. Yeah, this is the current financial model. Do you get the answer? No? Hello? Am I DC or what? I'm not DC, right? No, okay. Alright, so yeah. Okay. Yes, total is 350 for both local and NGO project. Yeah. Yes, thank you, Yongqing. 150 per EPs and 200 from EPs. So, yes. Thank you, Yongqing. Anyone else have any question? Nope. Okay, cool. So, not from me. Okay. So, I will count to 3. If you have any question, you better speak it out before I say 3. So, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So I think since everyone have no question, which means that you really know why is it so important. I hope that you really understand why is it so important for us to shift our timeline so early, and also start to talk to your people. Like for example, if you want to after you draft out all your plans and everything, you know how many realization, then you can start to talk to your PM on like how many project director that you need to recruit, and then about members, and also like your financial, you can talk to your VP finance on like how can they support your project, and then start to talk to people the relevant party, and I really hope that everyone can go back and then discuss with your predecessor as well, and or if you're elect, talk to your predecessor. If you're current, talk to your elect on what kind of transition that's needed and what is the role different. Like need to really distinguish the clear cut of the role. Like for example, current, maybe they can focus on, if you have NGO project, they focus on retain the current partners, and for the elect, you can maybe focus more on the sales. So this is just one of the example, and if you you can also talk to me and Jessie if you have any question. We really feel free to approach her. We are willing to help and support everyone. Okay. So before we end, we can maybe have like a WW and EBI. So you can have like 1 minute to think, and then you can just like say out what is WW and EBI. So WW is what went well, EBI is even better if. Okay, for this meeting. So 1 minute start now. Yongqing is thinking time. Okay, alright, so thinking time ends, so you can just say loud. So Yongqing already say that WWW is start on time and end on time. Thank you. Okay, anyone have any WW and EBI? I think for me, clear information delivery and flow. WW, what went well, clear information delivery and flow. I think even better if you have no question, then you say no. If you have a question, then you just like not unmute yourself. You'll make the process even more productive. This is for me. Anyone has any EBI and even better if? Clear on the timeline. Okay, cool, yay, action step, yay. Yeah, all are very proactive in asking questions, especially the elect. Woo, good job, elect. That. Anyone else? All are proactive. Any EBIs? EBI?
Okay, I have one.
Okay.
For me, what went well was someone who spoke just now, which is very clear information sharing.
Okay, thank you.
And even that it be better if everyone gets to see each other. Because when you get to speak to a person and you get to see their face, I think you can focus and absorb the understanding better.
I know, right? I'm like talking to a wall. I know how you feel.
Okay,
Yeah.
and yeah, besides my city internet, otherwise I think this meeting is good for everyone. Yeah, so thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Everyone can open your webcam. Anything else? Nothing from you. So if you have nothing, then just say no, 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 no. Okay, just type no, 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 no. Okay. No, 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 no. No.
Nope.
Yes, cool. So I think that's okay. Should be us interns not opening. Yes, maybe, yeah. Okay, thank you. So next time, like maybe not openly. It's like no, maybe okay. UTP, do you have any question? That kind? Yeah, okay, good suggestion. Maybe should be us interns. Yeah.
No, you're good.
Yes.
Thanks, Alex. I mean, like, really understood everything. I mean, like, the because, like, I think even for my like, I haven't done, like, a proper transition. But, like, I think with the information you've given, it's really clear.
Okay. Thank you. All right. So, anything else? No. True. No from me. No more from you. Okay. Okay. So okay. What is that? All right. So it's okay. One last time for EBI and WWW. So like in 3, 2, 1. Okay. So yes. Yeah, I clapped already. So yeah, I think that's all for today's meeting, and really thank you everyone for coming to attend this meeting, and I hope that it really clears all your doubts and worries and concern. And if you after this meeting, if you still have questions, really feel free like really be very proactive in asking. And Jessie and I will be and also Yongqi and Fraser, they are the ESD, so they will also be there to answer and help, willing to help everyone. Okay, so that's it. I think that's all. Like everyone can bye bye, and then we can go and have our dinner. Bye bye. See you all in WNC. Yes, WNC. Bye. I'm dying. I'm dying. Oh shit, I'm still recording.